couple of places in the whole world that has a resident population of Bryde's whales. They love it so much that they can be found here all year round. That's me. Has anyone who's been doing the 21-day challenge or been on our website seen the video about Bryde's whales? Yes. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Okay, hands down. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to give you a little quick summary because I think Bryde's whales are awesome. Bryde's whales, I want to show you how big they are, and I know that if you've done the 21-day challenge, or if you remember last year, I did this as well, but I love doing this every time because it shows just how huge these animals are. So I'm going to show you how big they can grow, and I've got my little friends up front. Levi. You don't want to help? Okay, we'll get someone else. But Levi, you hold this end, buddy. You gonna do it? Good job. Okay, great. So, guys, this is the length of a Bryde's whale. So, for those of you who can't see, oh my gosh, she's right in the shed. For those of you who can't see, we're going to step out how many meters a Bryde's whale can grow. So, you count with me. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, wait. I'll start counting and you do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So a Bryde's whale can grow 15 meters.
He's so big. It's like bigger than the hole. It's like as big as the hole. That's so big. It goes all the way over there.
15 meters, so it doesn't even properly fit in your hall. It would have to like go in your little shed there. 15 meters is kind of like the size of a bus, which is kind of crazy to think that Bryde's whales can actually jump out of the water. It's called breaching, where they bring their whole body out of the water and come splashing down. It's pretty cool. But something else that I find really awesome about these animals is that, like in the video said, it's one of the only places in the world where they have a resident population of Bryde's whales in the Hauraki Golf Marine Park. But I find it really interesting, you can't even really see that photo, but even though they are a huge animal, you just saw how giant they are, they actually eat the smallest animals. So what I mean by that is they will eat plankton, like smaller than your eye can see, up to little fish. And the way they do this is they take massive mouthfuls, like you might have seen in that video. They take massive gulps of water, and how they collect their food is they're called a toothless whale. So they don't have teeth, but what they do have is they have baleen plates. So baleen plates act as a sieve, and if you can touch your hair right now, maybe touch your fingernails as well, they're both made out of keratin, and that's the same as baleen plates. This whale's teeth are made out of keratin, and so there are heaps of little strands of keratin that make up this huge sieve. And so when they take a big gulp of water, they sieve out the water and then they have their food to eat, which I think is really cool. But something else that you guys who did the 21-day challenge will know about is the hope story about Bryde's whales in the Hauraki Golf Marine Park. This is one of my favourite stories because these animals are so beautiful and they need to be protected. And they choose here to be their home, and so we need to look after them. So what was happening was every year there was 2 whales, Bryde's whales, that were getting killed by ships. It's called ship strike. And our friend Dr. Rochelle Constantine, she saw this issue. She studies Bryde's whales, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, we need to do something about this. We can't let this keep happening because it's said that there's around 130 Bryde's whales in the Hauraki Golf Marine Park." And so if 2 are dying every year, that is a huge percentage. So what she did was she got together with this group of people, a group of people from all different walks of life. So there were scientists there were people who just loved going out on the Hauraki Golf, there were all these people from the community, even the ship drivers. And they tried to come up with solutions on how they could stop this from happening because we don't want whales to die, do we? And so they came up with heaps of different solutions, but the one they stuck with was to slow down the ship speeds. They slowed down to 10 knots. And it's pretty cool because everyone agreed that this was a great idea. And so in 2014, so 6 years ago now, they put that law in place. And since then, only one Brutus whale has maybe died from ship strike. But if it kept going the way it was, it would have been, how many by now? 15 or more Brutus whales would have died. So it's crazy, and I think that's one of the coolest hope stories of the Gulf, and I just think it's really cool that Rochelle, or anyone, saw an issue, and they were like, hey, I can fix this with the help from other people, and that's exactly what she did. And it's helped the whole population of Brutus whales in the Gulf, which is awesome. Now this next video, this only happened like a month ago. This next video is of my dad, and he was out on a boat having an awesome day on the water, and all of a sudden he came across a dolphin, which is normally like, dolphins. But there was only one. There was a little common dolphin, and he was like, why is it by itself? Because normally they're in pods. They love to stay with their families. And it was swimming really slow and all over the place. And he was like, this isn't right. And so we went over and had a closer look. And this dolphin actually had fishing line around it, which is extremely sad. But luckily enough, it is a happy ending. So I'm just going to quickly show you this video. They're helping him. If you look closely, my dad's just about to cut off the net. This net that's in my hand. And look, the dolphin's swimming. So it's pretty, like the first time I saw that video, it broke my heart. It was horrible to see an animal that's been affected by us in that way. But it's not just a problem that's happening in the Hauraki Gulf. It's not even just a problem that's happening in New Zealand. It's a problem that's happening all over the world. And although it's really hard to watch, that was my dad. Yeah. No, I wasn't on the boat that day. That's just my dad and his friends. But luckily, that was a happy ending. Also, I just want to put a little note out there that normally, like, he only did that because he had assessed the risks and he is very comfortable in the water, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to just jump in like that. It's great for an adult to do it or something like that. You definitely need some help, but it is crazy to be holding this net right now and to know that this was around a dolphin, because if it wasn't taken off the dolphin, sadly it wouldn't have been able to eat, because it couldn't move fast enough to get its prey, and it also had lost its pod, its family, because it couldn't keep up with it. So it's pretty sad that this is happening, but it's also a reminder of how important it is to pick up rubbish when you see it so that that doesn't happen. And a cool story about that, and some of you will be familiar with this story, is about 1 plus a day. Now this idea of 1 plus a day, who here has been picking up the 1 plus a day? Yeah, awesome. So the idea from that actually came from 2 school students. They were in year 6. Who here is year 6? Well, there's so many of you, that's awesome. Year 6 is such a cool age. So they were in year 6 and they saw one of our videos and decided, they were like, oh my gosh, let's make this a thing, let's pick up 1 piece of plastic a day, because it's quite an easy habit to get into. And so they came up with this whole song, and they wrote out this whole song, and their whole school started joining in, and then they put posters around their school about picking up 1 piece of plastic a day. And soon enough, they had schools in other areas joining in, and then we heard about this idea, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest idea ever. And so we decided to share this idea with everyone, because I think it is the easiest way to help, to make a difference, is by just picking up that one piece of plastic a day, you're stopping it from entering the ocean. And so this is Bella and Geordie here. These are the girls who created this idea. And I just think it is the coolest. So I want to show you this quick video that I'm sure a lot of you have seen already, but it's just a quick little video about 1+ a day. Have you ever thought about how much plastic you touch in a single day? Like grocery bags, food containers, drink bottles and packaging. Plastic is everywhere, including our oceans. Scientists tell us that of the 300 million tonnes of plastic made each year, 8 million tonnes are ending up in our oceans. That's around one rubbish truck of plastic every minute. If we don't do something, by 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the sea. We think that every school kid can make a difference. If every child picked up at least one piece of plastic a day, that would be around 750,000 pieces. Because after all,
this is my school. This is my car. This is my shoe. This is my ocean.
and this is our community. Let's love our ocean and pick up at least one piece of plastic a day. That is why I think it is so cool that you guys are all jumping on board with this 21-day challenge and the 1+ a day, because it is such an easy way to make a difference. But I think there are so many different ways that you guys can make a difference. No matter what your age is, maybe you're 5, or maybe you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever age you are, you can make a difference. And it's through simple things like picking up one piece of plastic a day, or maybe it's about using less rubbish, or anything like that. And that's what's so exciting about the 21-day challenge is, hey, can we go 1, 2, 3?
Love
Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. There's not much longer. You guys are doing so well. It is so hot in here. You guys are doing really well. But I just want to tell you guys that no matter who you are, we've all got ideas in this room. And what's cool about these ideas is that they can actually make a difference. Like Rochelle, who stopped the whales from getting hit. She was just a normal person who had an idea and put the steps in place to make a difference. Same with Bella and Geordie, who made 1+ a day. They had an idea and they made it happen, and they made such a huge difference. So I just really encourage any of you in this room who have an idea or want to make a difference that you can, and it doesn't matter about your age. I think actually young people are some of the most influential people, because we can tell our parents to do some things, and after a while their behaviour starts to change too. It's kind of like when my brother was 4 years old, so he was younger than any of you guys in this room. He saw my school project and he was like, oh my gosh, we need to stop this rubbish from getting in the ocean because I don't want the turtles dying and all this stuff. And so one day we went down to the local skate park, and we got there to watch him do some cool scooter tricks. And we got there and he was like, guys, stop. Look at this skate park. It's full of rubbish. We have to pick it all up before I show you any tricks. And so we picked it all up, and then the next time we went back, forgetting about that last time, and he did the exact same thing. It's like, oh my gosh, there's rubbish everywhere. We have to pick up every single bit before we leave. And then we were driving along in the car like a week or two later, and we were at the stop sign, and he was like, oh my gosh, look out the window, there's plastic, we have to pick it up. And so we literally had to pull over the car and pick it up. This 4-year-old changed the behaviour of our family. And I've got to be honest with you, before we started this journey, me and my family, we didn't drop our own rubbish, but it was kind of like, oh, it's not my rubbish to pick up. But our 4-year-old, he's now 11, which is kind of crazy, but when he was 4, he changed the behaviour of our whole family. And I think that's what you guys can do too. You have such an influence on the people in your life. Whether that's your classmates, you have influence on them, but also even your teachers and your parents and your siblings. So, yeah, you guys can change the community. It's pretty cool. So that just... Okay, I'm going to try to sort this out real quick. And then I've got a quiz for you guys to do. So if we could get the 3, I don't know, Mrs. Parker's chosen some people.
Right, could I please have some super listening bodies? Hands on your heads, shoulders, stretch up, stretch to the side, hold your arms,
starfish and a stinger. I saw a dolphin, I saw a whale, and I saw a swordfish. So that means you got what's your
Right, who's going to prerequisite there? I'd like to share with me really quickly. Yes, what one? Jellyfish, awesome. Cassie. Dolphins, fantastic. Sitna. Pufferfish, awesome. Lincoln? A manta ray. Kayla. Sharks, so awesome. So awesome. Well done, guys. Cassie.
Are you being a little starfish?
Okay.
You're being a little starfish.
Huh? Great. Okay, so if you guys were here last time I was here, we did a very similar thing. We're going to do a quiz again. And yeah, it's just about what I've been talking about today. And so we're going to divide the room into half again. So this side, these are your people. That side, these are your people. And what's going to happen is I'm going to read out the question. It's going to come up on here as well. And then the first person to raise a hand, I'll ask you the question. If you get it wrong, I'll go to the other team. If they get it wrong, I will put it out to one of you guys. And we'll see, if we can get it. And then I've got a prize at the end for some people. But, okay, you guys ready? Do you guys understand? So just put up your hand if you think you know. Okay. How many meters long can a British whale grow? Yes? 16. Nice try. Yes? 15. Good job. Can we give them a clap? Good job. Okay, 15 meters. Okay, the next question. What percentage of our natives are estimated to be found in the ocean?
Jordan, you don't even know. What is it?
You guys don't know?
Mr. Monka. Mr. Monka does.
Oh, it's really hard to...
Mr. Monka.
Yes? Nice try. That's the answer to other one. I'll get to him afterwards if one other person doesn't know. Over there, yes?
1.2 million.
Nice try. That's another fact. Okay, one more person. Yes? Good job. Can we give him a clap? Good job. Okay. Now, next question. How many hectares does the Hauraki Golf Marine Park cover?
5.
Yes? Nice try, not 5.
That's the one.
Yes? Nice try, it's not 10. Okay, right at the back. Way at the back. Yep, you just turned around. Yep. Shout it out. Good job, 1.2 million. Good job. Okay. Are you ready? What year was the Hauraki Golf Marine Park established? This is for people who are doing the 21-day challenge, because I don't think I mentioned this. Right at the back. Yeah, you just... Nice try, it's not 2014. Yes? Helen? 2000? Good job, 2000. It was actually made 21 years ago this year, which is crazy. Can we give her a hand? Okay, and how many marine reserves are in the Hauraki Golf Marine Park? Yes? Good job. 5 marine reserves. Awesome. Okay. Okay, good job. Can we give these people a big hand? And now, you guys can sit down. I've got prizes for you all, so it doesn't matter if you're out here or not. But I've got a prize, so you all get a free ticket to Kelly's Halton's. If you're going with an adult, you get a free ticket. All the kids in here get a free ticket. So I've handed those to Mrs. Parker, and she will give them to your teachers. Say 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I love how you guys are so excited about that. I would be too. I love Kelly's Haltons. I think it's awesome to go learn about the creatures and see them up close. It's pretty exciting. So I just want to run through some other prizes because I know heaps of it. Okay, Are you ready? Because these, I think, are the coolest prizes ever. And so, what it is for the 21-day challenge, we've actually got quite a few prizes to give away, but to be in to win, you have to be participating in the 21-day challenge, and then you have to sign up on our site, youngoceanexplorers.com. Make sure you ask your parents first. But if you sign up there, you could be in to win these prizes. So the first prize is a school will win $3,000 worth of Panasonic gear, which is pretty cool. So it'll be like a camera and different stuff like that. And there's also a prize for a class to win an overnight stay at Carly Tarleton. So you get to sleep under the sharks, which is pretty cool. I've always wanted to do that. Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you guys gotta listen because there's actually some better prizes as well. Okay, so there's also a student will win a Panasonic camera worth $1,000, which is pretty cool. There's students who will win, there's 21 double passes to Carly Tarleton's to give away. There's also a class will win a set of wireless headphones and from Panasonic. And then the last prize, which I think is the best prize ever, like I'm quite jealous for whoever wins this, is a prize that you can't actually buy. You can't buy it anywhere. And it's to be the keeper for the day at Carly Tarleton's. So one student will be able to go and help behind the scenes, go feed all the animals, go do all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. I love the excitement because I feel that too. You guys are doing so well, like 2 more minutes. But what's really cool about that one is, yeah, you'll get to see all the behind the scenes stuff. Like, I know that when I've been behind the scenes there, I've been seeing the turtles, but also one time I saw a baby seahorse, which was really, really cool. So that's another prize too. So if you want to be in to win those, make sure that if you're doing the 21-day challenge, you ask your parents first, and then you sign up on our site, youngoceanexplorers.com, because I wouldn't want to miss out on those either. But I just want to say again, you can make a difference, no matter what your age, and no matter what it is you're doing. I think we all play a part in changing the world, which is pretty exciting. I know that a lot of you are doing the 21-day challenge, but if you're not, or if you want to just check out our website, it's youngoceanexplorers.com. We've got over, hey guys, shh. We've got over 20 hours of content on it now, which is kind of crazy. And so if you want to check it out, it's youngoceanexplorers.com. We've also, I don't know who is on TikTok, and I don't know what the age is, but we just joined, so if you want to come and see our videos, I kind of need to start posting on it again, but come check that out. Come say hi on there, but also you can come say hi on Instagram if you're at the right age to be using Instagram. And I also want to take a photo with you all, and we'll put it on our social media. So if there's anyone who can't take photos, is there anyone? Cool. I'd love to get a photo with you all. I might just do that now before I forget, and I'll put it on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can come and comment, and I love chatting with you all on there. So we'll get a photo? Yeah? Cool. Okay, you can put your hands up. We're not signs, but like...
Get in the photo, move over. Get in the photo.
Right guys, can we make sure that we are sitting down so that people at the back can see? And arms up, big smiles. And 3, 2, 1, smile. Perfect. Awesome. Also, I just forgot, but I've also got a book to give away, and I'm wondering if maybe even the teacher at the back, did you see someone really paying attention today? Not to put pressure on you, sorry, but if you saw someone really paying attention today, can they come and get a book? Please? Or, yeah. Great, if you come up, TJ, I've got a book. Is it TJ? Yeah? TJ, you come up the front.
Come get your shotty drink.
And thank you so much for sitting still and listening. It's been great, and I'm so stoked you all enjoying the 21-day challenge. So, thank you. Alright guys, huge puppy pucky. And can we all say a huge thank you, Riley? Fantastic. I learned many new interesting facts. Did you guys learn some new things? High five. Can you do a big stretch up? Stretch up. Try and touch the sky. Awesome. Can you walk back a little bit? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super listening bodies. Fantastic. It is nearly morning tea time. So you need to turn your beautiful faces to your beautiful teachers. And if we could start teachers from the back to the front at the side doors, that would be good.
Get ready to leave.